Liked. Time Crest. 2 new items. Time Crest by Sneaky Crab. Time Crest. Responded. Go with flying. I read a spell can only. I feel. No. And escape. I'm close. Time. System message. L. Ellipsis. Lev. The word Levidas came to me. Holy Muffy. Ellipsis. That was something. I'm back. That has to be a trance. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced. I think I have a spell now. Time to try it out. 0 minutes 8 seconds. A palish blue dust circles the screen, awaiting a message from the other world. Screen recording in progress. Holy Muffy. I think. Time to. Levidas. 3 exclamation marks. Okay. Did anything happen? WAAH. 3 exclamation marks. My feet are lifting off the ground. Holy Muffy. Holy Muffy. I'm going higher. 3 exclamation marks. Holy Muffy. Does this mean I can fly now? I stopped going up. I wouldn't quite call this flying. Ellipsis. I'm floating. Ellipsis. I'm floating. 3 exclamation marks. I'm like a few feet up in the air with my feet dangling off the ground. System message. Ash. Levidas is pretty cool. 1 of 3 response. Levidas is kind of lame. Okay. What's a Muffy? 3 of 3 response. Levidas is pretty cool. Levidas is pretty cool. 1 of 3 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Behind is a medium-sized gear with a clock face within. Interlocked with. To be honest, I was hoping to be a fire mage, but Levidas is a wind-based spell. It's rare for mages to be able to use 2 elements, so it looks like wind magic has chosen me. Levidas is not flying, but hey, at least I'm a few feet closer to the sky, right? It feels good to learn another spell. I feel like I'm walking on air right now. Because I am. I have wind magic just like Master Chronos. Ellipsis. That would typically make me feel super excited, but I hope what I told you about him doesn't come true. Ellipsis. Okay, don't want to think sad thoughts when I just learned a spell. I'm going to enjoy this happy moment. I see someone facing in. It's Riley. Yay, Riley is back. Riley's eyes widened. She said, "You're floating, Ash." I'm telling her I learned another spell, Levidas. Riley paused. She smiled and said, "Congrats, Ash." Thanks, I feel awesome right now, but I wonder how I get down. Ellipsis. Oh, I'm lowering. It seems like my spell has worn off. I'm telling Riley that I can't believe I'm a wind mage. And my trance was intense. I literally felt the calmest and most at peace that I've ever felt. No wonder mages get addicted to learning spells sometimes. I wonder why I didn't go into a trance for my connection spell and no word came to me. Does my connection spell have no name? Riley paused. She said, "Why didn't you head to the administration chambers like I asked, Ash?" Oh, ellipsis. Before I could make my way there, I felt a connection to my pocket watch and I entered a trance. Riley shook her head. She took a deep breath and sighed. She said, "I'm glad you're okay, Ash, and congratulations on your new spell." I'm thanking Riley and asking her how it went with Master Chronos. Riley said, "Very well. I explained everything." Riley smiled and said, "Luther thanked me for coming to him and said he'll take care of the meteors." Did Master Chronos mention how the meteors got unfrozen in the first place? Riley said, "No, but he told me he has a plan." Really? What's the plan? Riley said, "He didn't go into details and he looked busy so I didn't want to take up more of his time." She said, "I assume he plans to freeze up the meteors?" Riley smiled again and said, "The important thing is, Luther knows, so we can relax now, Ash." What about the hooded man? Riley said, "I told him that, ellipsis, I encountered a very suspicious hooded man at Time Crest Guild who I thought was involved with unfreezing the meteors." I see, ellipsis, so she didn't tell Master Chronos about me. Riley nodded and said, "Well, I didn't want to complicate things, ellipsis." Riley said, "But I made sure Luther understood how dangerous the hooded man is." Riley said, "Luther spoke to Head Guild Master Crane already." She said, "The Head Guild Master will be leading the search for the hooded man with the other Guild Masters and Time Crest officials." No way, Head Guild Master Crane is getting involved? The hooded man better run because he will never be able to take on the Master of Lightning. He's doomed now for sure, haha. So what should we do? How can we help? Riley said, our job is done, Ash. It's up to Luther and the guild masters now. I'm asking Riley if Master Chrono seems strange to her. Riley furrowed her brows. She said, I don't think so. Why do you ask, Ash? It's just. Isn't it kind of suspicious Master Chronos didn't save us from the meteors? Riley said, he probably didn't realize what was happening. Riley said, but now he knows, so everything is going to be okay. I'd like to think that's what happened, but it's weird our hero didn't realize the world was ending. Riley smiled and said, not at all. Luther is very focused on his work. Vertical scroll bar, 10 page. Riley smiled. She said, even though I live with him, I rarely see him. System message, Ashes. Maybe Chronos is lying to her. 1 of 3 response. Maybe Riley is covering for Chronos. 2 of 3 response. Let's not argue with Riley and just see what happens next. 3 of 3 response. Let's not argue with Riley and just see what happens next. 3 of 3 responses. Messages. I'm telling Riley she is my friend and I trust her. I just hope Master Chronos will come through now that he knows about the meteors. I think, ellipsis, this day has finally caught up to me. I feel more tired than I've ever felt. I think I'll head back to my room and make myself a nice, hot meal, then off to big sleeps for me. If you have time, I'd love to show you my room, though there's not much to see. Thanks for the invite, Ash. I'd love to see your room. 1 of 3 response. You really know how to sell it, huh? 2 of 3 response. Do your thing. I'll try to stick around for as long as I can. 3 of 3 responses. Button. Do your thing. I'll try to stick around for as long as I can. 3 of 3 responses. Thank you for all your help today. Music player, pocket watch, not just help, ellipsis, you saved the world, you saved my life, I can't thank you enough. And I don't think I'd have learned Levidas without you. I mean I couldn't learn any spells until I met you. Coincidence? I think not, haha. Our journey hasn't been smooth so far, but, ellipsis, it's changed my life already, and I'm having so much fun, woohoo, 3 exclamation marks. All I can say is, I look forward to journeying more with you. Okay, let's see, ellipsis. I'm near the Grand Library so I'm over an hour away from my room. It's a long walk so I better get a move on. I'm thanking Riley for her help today and that I'll see her around. Riley said, I can fly you back, Ash. I didn't know Riley can fly. That's amazing. Riley said, I guess I never had a chance to show you before, but I can carry you back to your room. It'll be a lot faster than walking. I'm warning Riley that I've been eating a lot lately, ellipsis. Riley smiled and said, I'm stronger than I look, Ash. Riley said, besides, I'd like to, ellipsis, stay by your side until the hooded man has been apprehended. It's really nice of Riley to worry about me, but I have her cloaking spell so I should be okay, right? Riley said, my cloaking spell doesn't last that long so I need to refresh it from time to time. Riley paused. She said, and I think this hooded man probably knows you're a human descendant, Ash. What? How would he know? I didn't tell him. Wait, how does Riley know? I didn't tell her either, ellipsis. Riley said, the spell you're using to connect to the human world is called Nexu Toss. Only those with human blood can use this spell. She said, so staying close to you until this hooded man is caught would just give me a lot of peace of mind. So she knows, ellipsis. Riley knows I'm a human descendant, ellipsis. Riley furrowed her brows. She said, what's wrong, Ash? You're not looking at me anymore. Is that okay? She said, what do you mean, Ash? Is it okay that I'm a human descendant? Riley paused. She swallowed hard and said, of course, Ash. Of course it's okay. I don't think humans are evil, remember? She said, I hated my father for what he did to humans. Right, ellipsis. Yeah, ellipsis. I don't know why I'm acting so weird when she already knows I'm speaking with a human. Riley wasn't scared by that so, ellipsis. Riley took a huge breath. She clasped one hand over her heart and said, I'm not scared of you, Ash, not one bit. Thanks, Riley, ellipsis. I'm taking a few deep breaths. Okay, I feel much calmer now, ellipsis. Nexu Toss. So that's the name of my connection spell. And the hooded man knows I'm a human descendant too. This is probably another reason why the hooded man wants me dead. I hope the guildmasters get to him before he gets to me, so there's no need for you to turn back time. I don't want to forget today. Riley paused. She pulled out her amulet and is holding it out to me. Riley said, Ash, I want you to have my amulet. What? I can't possibly take something so precious from Riley. This amulet is an heirloom from her mother. She's putting the amulet in my hand and closing my fingers around it. Riley said, if the time mage can get you out of trouble by turning back time, I don't want there to be any second thought. I don't know what to say. Sis, thank her, Ash, and thank her for me too. 1 of 3 response. Is Riley going to forget now if I turn back time? 2 of 3 response. What is her mother's name? 3 of 3 responses. Button. Vertical. What is her mother's name? 3 of 3 What is her mother's name? 3 of 3 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Behind is a medium-sized gear with a clock face within. Interlocked with a small-sized gear. I'm telling Riley that if she doesn't mind me asking, I'd like to know her mother's name. Ellipsis. Riley paused and looked down. She said, Olivia. I hope I didn't make Riley sad. Riley looked up and shook her head. She said, not at all. I like thinking about my mother. Riley smiled and said, oh, I also have something else for you, Ash. Riley is holding out a pouch in her hand. She said, this is an infinity pouch. It's made by Luther himself. Oh, ellipsis. It's made by Master Kronos? Riley said, is something wrong, Ash? You look a little apprehensive. No, it's nothing. I'm asking Riley, what's an infinity pouch? Riley said, it's a pouch with unlimited storage space. Unlimited space? I didn't even realize something incredible like that existed, and it's made by Master Kronos. Ellipsis. Riley said, you still sound apprehensive, Ash. I thought you'd be excited with the infinity pouch. Ellipsis. No, I'm excited. A pouch with unlimited space is a life changer. Mages are always complaining about inventory issues and not being able to carry enough supplies and having to leave treasure behind. Riley said, I don't do much journeying myself these days, so you'll be able to use this pouch a lot more than me. Yeah, the infinity pouch would be super useful. Ellipsis. Riley smiled. She clapped her hands together and said, and I think you can share this pouch with the time mage. I can. How? Riley is placing her hand on the pocket watch in the pouch. Riley said, an X toss. System message, the infinity pouch was bound to Ash's pocket watch. System message, the pouch has been added to the pocket watch. You can find the pocket watch on the bottom left of this screen. Sparkles are flying around both the pouch and pocket watch. What spell is that? Riley said, it's the binding spell. Back when our worlds used to be connected, an X-toss was used a lot to try to share things. Holy Muffy, how much does an X-toss let me share? Can I transfer things from Valencia to the human world? Riley said, this spell isn't powerful enough to do something like that. Ellipsis. Riley said, but the time mage should be able to know what's in your pouch and interact in simple ways with the items. I'm speechless. Thank you again and again, Riley. Riley said, my pleasure. The spell is done, so the time mage should be able to access the pouch now. I should put any gold I have into the pouch. What's mine is yours. I should put any gold I have into the pouch. What's mine is yours. Let's see how much gold I have right now. Ellipsis. 4,800. Not bad. That's more than what I thought I had. I'm speechless. Thank you again and again, Riley. Riley said, let's see how much. I should put any gold I have into the. Let's see how much gold I have right. System message. Ash placed 4,800 gold in the infinity pouch. And I should put Riley's amulet inside too. System message. Gained Riley's amulet. Wait a minute. Ellipsis. Holy Muffy. What's this? I see a card. It says AMP card. Time Crest Merchant. And in one of the corners of the card it says Ash Eldon. Hey. That's my name. Ellipsis. What's this AMP card thing? Riley said, it's the Elysian Merchant purchase card. The Time Crest Merchant gave me one too. You can use it to purchase from his shop anytime. Riley said, when he's not closed for renovations, that is. Really? That sounds super useful. I'm asking her if this is her AMP card. Riley shook her head and said, it has your name on it, so it must be yours. Ellipsis. I don't remember getting one from the merchant then. Besides, if it's my card, how did it get into the pouch that she's giving me? Riley furrowed her brows and said, I'm not sure. The pouch is supposed to be empty. Ellipsis. I see teleport orbs too. These must belong to Riley. Riley shook her head. She said, I definitely didn't put anything inside that pouch. What? There's a whole sword in here. And the one with a very cool gem. Riley looks confused. She said, the AMP card is already bound to the pouch and the pocket watch too. System message, the AMP card was already bound to Ash's pocket watch. So does that mean what I think it means? Riley said, it seems like it was set up so that the time mage can look through the merchant's shop too. And buy things from there? Riley said, I'm not sure if that's possible. It's possible. 1 of 3 response. Doesn't it feel nice to own some teleport orbs? 2 of 3 response. That sword and wand are very special. Ash, take care of them. 3 of 3 responses. Button. It's possible. 1 of 3 responses. That sword and wand are very special. Ash, take care of them. 3 of 3 responses. Oh, okay. They do look very special. I should have more questions. Ellipsis. But for some reason, I feel unable to ask anything. I'm thanking Riley again for the pouch. Riley nodded. She looked at my watch and said, I think I'm not the only one who gifted you something. Yeah, even though this pouch is supposed to be new, it strangely feels like it's, ellipsis, like it's a reunion. Riley said, are you ready to go back to your room, Ash? But for some reason, Riley said. Huh? Riley just sprouted giant wings of translucent light. She winked at me and said, I told you I could fly. I feel kind of embarrassed that I didn't know this about her, ellipsis. Riley said, don't be, Ash. You've been busy adjusting to new guild life. There'll be tons of time for us to catch up once the copper trials are over. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. She smiled and said, let me know when you're ready and we can go. One moment. I still want to be able to see your messages, but I don't want to accidentally drop the watch, ellipsis. Okay, secured. I'm ready now. Wah, Riley is lifting me upwards. And up, I go. The air feels so fresh up here. I can hear Riley taking a deep breath. She said, flying is one of my favorite leisure activities, besides gardening that is. I'm asking Riley if I can stretch out my arms. Riley said, go ahead, Ash, I got you. I'm stretching out my arms, ellipsis. Wow, this is so freeing. Hey, what's that building with the forest and lake on its roof? I didn't know there was a place like that at Crest. Oh, I think it's the Grand Library. I didn't know the library had a roof like that. Whoa, something is flying at us. A fast-moving cloud? No, it's another mage. I see a mage shrouded by the cloud. The mage is waving at us. I'm waving back. I see a long line. Yeah, that's Drake Heaven all right. Drapes are very popular. I wonder if Melvin the owner has stocked up on the legendary Starry Night drapes. Not that I could ever afford it, but I'd just like to lay my eyes on one. Something is happening below me right now. Oh, looks festive. I see a band made up of girls with long twin tails. Cute. They are showing off some cool dance moves and people are cheering. I guess not everyone at Crest is stressed like me. Haha. I'm going to take tomorrow off and take you around. No worrying about the trials for once. I've been missing out on too much. I know we spent most of our time behind the bush today, but I promise tomorrow will be more fun. Riley said, I hope they catch the hooded man by tomorrow, ellipsis. He's probably been arrested already. These are Crest guild masters we're talking about here. I can't wait for tomorrow. Sister, I had fun today. 1 of 3 response. Who says I'm going to be around tomorrow? 2 of 3 did you say drapes? Like for windows? They're a hot commodity in Alinsia. Who says I'm going to be around tomorrow? Who says I'm going to be around tomorrow? 2 of 3 responses. Wah, you have to come back. I mean, ellipsis, no pressure of course. A time mage like you must be busy, ellipsis. But, ellipsis, please come back? Anyways, ellipsis. I'm asking Riley for some help to see how my next toss spell works. Riley said, sure thing, Ash, what do you want me to do? I'm asking Riley to say something to the watch. I want to see if I need to continue repeating things to you or not. Okay. Do you know what Riley just said? Sis, I have no idea. 1 of 2 response. She said I was awesome. Right. 2 of 2 response. She said I was awesome. Right. 2 of 2 responses. You are awesome. But that's not what she said. Riley said, I'm so glad you were with us today and thank you for saving us from the meteors. Riley said, I take it you have to continue repeating things, Ash? Yeah, it's like I thought. I read the less skilled you are as a mage, the less your spells do automatically. And I was right. I am an unskilled mage like I thought. So it seems like my spell doesn't let Riley speak to you directly. Descriptive. So it seems like my spell doesn't let Riley speak to you directly. And there's no communication spell that can describe surroundings, so I have to continue to do that too. I'm telling Riley I hope she isn't too bothered by what I'm doing. Riley said, hey, Ash, do you know you just said you're telling me in front of your sentence? Huh? Riley said, you just said, I'm telling Riley I hope she isn't too bothered by what I'm doing. Oh really? She said, it doesn't happen every time you say something to me, but sometimes you say I'm telling Riley or I'm asking Riley. I didn't even realize I was doing something like that. It's like I'm combining my descriptions of what's happening with talking to her. I'm telling her I'm sorry. Oh snap, I did do it there. I said I'm telling her I'm sorry instead of just saying sorry. I'm so sorry if it's been hard to understand me. I think my mind and my mouth are trying hard to keep up with things, so it's combining things to save time. Riley paused. She said, it's okay, Ash. I think I'm catching on. Riley said, and it seems to me that the way you do it will make it clearer to the time mage that you're talking to me. True, but what I'm doing must seem really weird to her. Riley said, it's not rare for mages to do things out of the ordinary for the sake of their magic. Haha, that's true too. I remember meeting a mage who was trying to communicate with his mind. He couldn't do it, but still he wouldn't say anything to anyone. Even when he was trying to order food, he would just stare. Riley said, and now that I know about your connection spell, I think it's really, ellipsis, sweet what you're doing. Really? Riley said, you want the time mage to feel included in your life. I'm lucky Riley understands. Riley said, you've always been kind and considerate, Ash. That's who you are so, ellipsis. Riley paused. I can hear her taking a deep breath. She said, so, please keep being you. The air is cool up here, but my face still feels hot. I'm asking Riley if there's a way to get my spell to work automatically. I don't mind repeating things, but I'm afraid of messing up. Riley said, I'm sorry, Ash. I'm afraid I don't know how to alter this spell. Riley said, she said, but I'm very impressed with your skills at repeating what I'm saying. You're so accurate and quick. How do you do it? I've been practicing ever since I read that part about how an unskilled mage's spell does fewer things automatically. Riley said, I can tell you put a lot into this. What you do kind of feels magical actually. I'm thanking Riley for her help. I feel like I have a handle on my spell now, though I wonder where that powerful magic to hide the messages came from. And I wonder if it's doing other things too, ellipsis. I don't think I'll figure that part out anytime soon, but the most important thing for now is, how do you think I'm doing so far? I don't mind how my spell works as long as it's working for you. Sis, whatever you're doing is working for me, so great job. 1 of 3 Wish there was a better way for us to communicate. I don't like having to depend on you to tell me things. Not only that, I can't even say everything that I want either. 2 of 3 Does this mean you repeated everything the hooded man said? 3 of 3 Wish whatever you're doing is working for me, so great job. 1 of 3 responses. I'm doing a great job, ellipsis. My eyes might be a little teary right now. Thank you. I know I'm not a strong mage, so it feels good that I can still be useful. Hey, I see my room already. Riley wasn't kidding. Flying is much faster than walking. Wow, there's Morty. He must have been waiting for me forever today. Morty's the wolf pup that brings me my pay each day from the Time Crest Guild Band. And my loyal buddy doesn't leave his spot until I get paid, but that means he's missing his meals back at the band. The guild bank only issues the next payment when the previous one has been collected, so mages who forget to collect their pay each day lose it. It helps us practice diligence. And, of course, mages with better spells or items have an easier time traveling around the guild. If mages need to travel outside of the guild, they tend to ask their friends in the guild to help collect, but I'm still new here so haven't found anyone to help me. It's not the end of the world if we don't collect our pay because Crest does offer free room and board, but it's nice to have some more spending budget. I just don't like how bad I am at this because Morty suffers for it. Ellipsis. He's the best wolf pup, I tell you. Riley set me down near Morty. Morty slumped over to me and gave my hand a few languid licks. If mages need to travel, I can see he's trying to muster up his energy for me, but he must be starving. It's not a bad deal to get paid 50 gold each day. So, you have a wolf pup? That's so cool. 1 of 3 response. I can't believe you let your wolf pup starve. Shame on you. Ash. 2 of 3 response. Is 50 gold a lot? 3 of 3 responses. Button. You have a wolf pup? That's is 50 gold a, is 50 gold a lot? 3 of 3 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Behind is a medium-sized gear with a clock face within. The pay doesn't make me rich by any standards if that's what you are asking. But I'm happy to be paid at all considering I've done nothing to earn the guild any gold yet. Descriptive hell. But I'm happy to be paid. I'm one of the few lucky mages that Crest took a chance on, so I have to make sure I don't squander this golden opportunity for me. Ellipsis. I just thought of something. I'm asking Riley if you would be able to access Morty's payment pouch if she helped to bind it to my pocket watch. Riley furrowed her brows and said, I'm not sure. Ellipsis. Riley said, an X toss is usually for simple sharing. This sounds a lot more complicated. Ellipsis. There are a lot of things we didn't think were possible until today, right? Riley paused. She smiled and nodded. Riley said, more than a few things I'd say. And it doesn't hurt to try, right? Riley shook her head and said, no, it doesn't hurt to try, so I'm happy to do that. Yay, thank you, Riley. Okay, I don't want to impose, but if it does work, could you help me collect for Morty? Pretty please? Glad to help out. 1 of 2 response. You keep on passing more responsibility to me. 2 of 2 responses. Glad to help out. 1 of 2 responses. Thank you. Morty, little buddy, your savior has arrived. You no longer have to depend on flaking me all the time. Riley said, Morty brings your pay in a pouch, so maybe it'll work similar to the infinity pouch. She put a finger to her lips and said, but if I bind Morty's pouch to the watch, then where would the pay go? Riley said, okay, give me a moment to think about this one. Ellipsis. 1 minute 58 seconds. System message, Riley and Ash are busy. Shop. Button. Shop. Descript. The one. Purchase one-time welcome pack. Prices. Close. Time. Skip crystal. Special pack. Skip. Time crystal shop. Button. Automobile. Gift card. Time crystals. Then. Then for free. Then for free. Alert. Then. The hour machine has dispensed 25 time crystals. Okay. Close. Button. Time crystal shop. Memory oracle. Special pack shop. Skip. Time crystal. Descriptive help. The one-time wealth. Purchase one-time. Close. Button. Notices. Memory. Music player. Pocket watch. Button. Inbox. Relationships. Button. Infinity pouch. Button. Crest merchant. Infinity pouch. Button. Currencies. Heading. Gold. Gold. Key item. Owned. 4,800. Standard. Irelium. Key item. Owned. 1. Rare substance with known uses. Button. Skip crystal. Key item. Owned. 1. Used to skip time. Button. Time crystal. Key item. Owned. 3,274. Mysterious crystals. Button. Consumables. Heading. Aura potion. Key item. Owned. 26. Fully restores Ash's aura. Button. Teleport orb. Key item. Owned. 11. Used for instant transportation. Button. Legendary. Heading. Chrono wand. Key item. A wand with a brilliant, iridescent gem. Button. The breakfast. Key item. A. Seas dust night sword. Button. Items. Heading. AMP card. Key item. Merchant loyalty card. Button. Dispel ring. Key item. Nullifies illusions. Button. Riley's amulet. Stores Ash's memories. Button. Spells. Heading. Nexu toss. Connects Alincia to you. Button. Levidos. Makes Ash float. Button. Descriptive hell. Button. Close. Close. Button. Back. Button. Mute. Pop. Skip. 0 minutes 6 seconds. A palish blue dust circles. Skip timer for 1 skip crystal. You have 1 skip crystals remaining. Button. Moves you forward through time. Skipping the busy timer. At the cost of 1 skip crystal. Riley said. System message. Riley and Ash are busy. System message. Morty's pouch was found to Ash's pocket watch. System message. Morty's pouch was found to Ash's infinity pouch. Done. Riley found Morty's pouch to my watch and to my infinity pouch. Riley said, I sure hope it worked. Morty is licking the watch. I think he's happy with this arrangement too. I want to test it out, but I shouldn't keep him any longer. There's always the next payday. I hope you can come back and help me collect from Morty. I'm telling Morty to head back to the guild bank. Morty gave my hand another lick before leaving in a hurry. Eat well, little buddy. Riley said, let me refresh my cloaking spell too, Ash. A gentle glow is coming around me. Now that I'm back in front of my room, ellipsis, it feels like today has finally ended. We thwarted an apocalypse. Well, mostly you did, and Riley helped a lot too. I pretty much sat behind a bush all day, but at least I finally learned a spell. Which reminds me, ellipsis. I'm taking out my registration form for the copper trials. There, I listed Levitas. Yay, my spell section isn't empty now. Hey, I think I can even turn in my form. My teammate section is still blank, but I heard we can fill that out later. Let's see. In order to turn in the form, I just have to use my fingertip to sign my name. Ellipsis. Done. Oh, the form is sparkling. Oh, glyphs are appearing on the section next to my signature. It says accepted. Wow, that was quick. Woohoo, I think I'm registered for the copper trials now. Riley said, congratulations, Ash. Thanks, haha, that's a load off of my to-do list for sure. I'll work on finding a team next and try to learn more spells, but enough work for today. I'm just going to enjoy this happy moment. System message, Ash is waiting. Congratulations, Ash, I'm happy I can share this moment with you. 1 of 4 response. Don't let your guard down. I don't think it's over. 2 of 4 responses. So, is talking to me everything you imagine. 3 of 4 response. You haven't asked for my name. 4 of 4 responses. Notice it. Memory, music player, pocket watch. A red badge indicates. Relate, infinite, time, Morty. Close. Morty. A red badge indicates. Close. Morty, guild pet, 50 gold. Morty is here with your collect 50 gold button. Alert, collected. Successfully collected from Morty. You now have 4,850 gold. Okay. Assist, back, button. Shot, but, noted, mute, pop, disc, vertical, so, is talking to me everything you imagine. 3 of 4 responses, button. You haven't asked for my name. 4 of 4 responses, button. You haven't asked for my name. 4 of 4 responses. Good point, ellipsis. I don't know why, but a part of me only wants to ask for your name when we meet in person. I don't really have a good reason for it and I'm not even sure if we'll ever get to meet. I want to visit the human world one day, but right now that's not possible at all. So I may never know what your name is. You must think I'm weird. It's okay. I was just curious why you haven't asked, but I don't mind. 1 of 2 responses. That is weird. 2 of 2 responses. Button. That is weird. 2 of 2 responses. Messages. A monochrome icon stylized with a meteor. Yeah, I don't have a reason for not asking. Ellipsis. But every time I want to ask, I feel like I need to wait until we meet. Okay, heading inside. Riley said, I'll be right outside, Ash. Ah, home sweet, AAHH, 3 exclamation marks. Riley rushed in. She said, what's wrong, Ash? Someone's in my bed, but I live alone. A voice said, found you. It's the hooded man. The hooded man is in my bed. The hooded man said, I'm surprised Crest Guild offers such nice beds even for newbie mages. This is not okay. Everything is not okay. The hooded man said, you don't deserve such a nice bed, Ash. This hooded man knows my name and where I live. The hooded man said, I didn't think it'd take this long to kill you, but Miss Pesky No Fun Judgy Face had to get in the way. Miss Pesky No Fun Judgy Face? Who's that? Riley ran in between me and him. She said, run, Ash. I'm grabbing her hand. I'm not leaving without Riley. Riley smiled back at me. She said, Ash, I'm happy as long as you're safe. She's pulling her hand away. Riley said, if you want Ash, you're going to have to come through me. The hooded man is shocking. He raised his hand at Riley and said, so bothersome. Huh? What's that on his hand? It's some sort of marking. No, Riley fell to her knees, clutching her throat. Ellipsis. It looks like she's been hit with his spell. She said through gasps, Run, Ash. System message. Do as Riley says. 1 of 4 responses. Don't leave Riley's side. 2 of 4 responses. Button. Show this hooded man what you can do. 3 of 4. Teleport out of here. Has requirement. 4 of 4 responses. Button. Teleport out of here. Has requirement. 4 of 4 responses. Wah, I forgot I had some. Sweet. I'm the one the hooded man wants. Ellipsis. Not Riley. I'm telling him to come after me. I'm using an orb. Ellipsis. 3 exclamation marks. Every inch of my body feels like it's bound by rope. Ellipsis. Looks like I'm caught in the hooded man's spell too. Riley said, Ash, ellipsis, no. His spell is too quick. I didn't have a chance to activate the teleport orb. Ellipsis. The hooded man said, even if you did, I could shut them down. What? No. What? I'm asking the hooded man why he wants the world to end. If it ends, wouldn't he die too? He said, well, people may die, but generally everything will work out. How can he talk about people's lives like they don't matter? The hooded man said, your questions are boring, like a kid. Well, I guess you are a kid, and a dumb one too. The hooded man said, do people really matter? Do you really matter, Ash? He said, this is not your story. You're not the main character and you won't automatically win in the end. The rope is tightening. Ellipsis. The hooded man said, now time to die. It's getting dark. Ellipsis. I'm telling him to let Riley go. I know he hates me because I'm human, but she doesn't have any human blood in her at all. The hooded man laughed and said, I don't hate humans. I like humans a lot. Huh? Then why does he hate me? The hooded man laughed. He said, I hate you because I love my life. I don't want it to change. Riley gasped. She said, that laugh. Ellipsis. Ash, I think I know who the hooded man is. I'm surrounded by darkness. Is the hooded man going to disintegrate me and Riley? And what was that marking I saw on his hand? My eyes must be playing tricks on me because I think I saw a, ellipsis, Valdorian tattoo. That only Valdorians have. But how could that be when Riley is the last Valdorian? Ellipsis. My vision is fading. Ellipsis. My body hurts. 3 exclamation marks. System message. Ash is waiting. Turn back time. The response shimmers green indicating magical power. 1. Turn back time. The response shimmers green indicating magical power. Responded. System message. Connection lost. 2 hours 29 minutes 56 seconds. A palish blue. The current year is 3200. Screen recording in progress.